You're watching the Insert Name Here show. We're up to episode 24, talking about geek culture, news, and lifestyle.
Sure.
Today we got something special.
Something that I'm extra excited about, and I'm sure a lot of you guys out there have already watched the new trailer of
Guardians of the Galaxy.
So this is the second trailer, and we'll watch it together. So as per normal, we'll post it up there, and let's check it out together. So here we go now.
And hit play.
I have hit play. Wait, now. There we go.
Now this is really a trailer or a movie that people are really looking forward to. Everyone I talk to who reads comic books is saying that this is going to be the comic book movie of the year.
I think it is.
Really?
Well, close to. It looks fun. So Chris Pratt as Star-Lord.
Okay, well now.
So that's your reaction. Who?
Which is good. So that's very clever because first of all, I don't know Star-Lord. I don't even know who this Chris Pratt guy is.
I know he plays in a lot of comedy movies. I know he's been in a lot of... he's currently in a series, I can't remember what it's called, but I'm sure it'll pop in my head once we finish talking about this or whatever. But
he certainly does look like a comedic actor.
He definitely is. He definitely is. So we can see Gamora, obviously by Zoe.
Dave Bautista, former World Wrestling Entertainment champ. Royal Rumble winner.
Accuser! That's his name! God damn it, I got it!
The Accuser?
Yes, that's him, right? Yeah. Rocket Raccoon, obviously. Well, Rocket.
See, you say, like, Rocket Raccoon, obviously. Like, I don't think these guys are household names.
I think they're supposed to be their space station. What they just saw. But anyways. It looks like a fun movie, right? Where's Groot?
It definitely does look like a fun movie.
There he is. He's definitely ripped up, Chris Pratt. He's gotten more... Is buff the word to use?
I don't know what he looks like.
He used to be a bit more on the rounder side, I guess, but yeah. Vin Diesel, right? For Groot's voice? And we'll talk about that in a second. But, I think it looks like a great movie so far, from what I can see. I think it's going to be a very fun-filled movie. I still don't know about how they're portraying... See, look, you can see the Nova sort of logo. You see yeah, so the 3 stars, and then it's all connected. So, John C. Reilly, right? That's who that was. So,
another comedic actor.
Yeah,
known for his comedic stuff.
I'm a bit funny about, to be honest with you. So,
okay, well, we've just seen the trailer, and I think based on the trailer, it does look to be a lot of fun. It looks to be a lot of action.
A lot of action, a lot of fun, yep.
To me, it seems to be a very by-the-numbers action comedy, which is not a bad thing. I'm a big fan of those sort of movies. Here's the thing. I'm not familiar with Guardians of the Galaxy at all. Not too much.
Okay.
From what I've seen, I do like what I see. But it's really... it's funny because you were talking about how, this is Rocket, obviously, this is Groot. And these aren't really characters that I'm all that familiar with.
Okay,
so,
right.
So, from your understanding, is fair to say limited understanding?
My understanding of these characters are very limited because I've only just started reading the current volume of Guardians of the Galaxy since about a month or two ago. And everyone sort of told me, you have to read the previous volumes, they're a lot better. I will actually, and everyone's going to be like, no, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, but I will actually say that I am actually really enjoying the current Bendis volume of Guardians of the Galaxy. Not because, I think it's amazing, it's got layers and layers of this and that and blah, 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 blah. I like it because I can just get into it, read it, have a bit of a laugh, have a bit of fun with it, and drop the book, and that's it.
It seems to me that this movie is going to be like that.
Exactly.
I don't want to sound cruel, but I wouldn't say you drop the movie after you see it. But
you know what I mean, right? You can always pick it up and drop it whenever you want to. You're always just going to overall enjoy it.
Which is why it boggles me that people are really going nuts about this movie.
I think the real fans are going to have problems with it. They're going to be like, "Oh, this didn't happen." Yeah, because the cast of the characters in this movie it's the current or the basic cast that's in Guardians of the Galaxy at the moment, right? There's a whole bunch of other characters that are not actually in here from the previous volumes. There's a whole bunch more.
Really?
Yeah, there's like Vance. There's a whole bunch of guys, right? There's what's that guy's name with the you know who it is?
I don't know. I do know. Yondu, is that?
Yondu, yes,
gonna
by
be in the
Michael
movies,
Rooker. He's
isn't
going
he?
to make an appearance, but you know, all these characters are actually in the previous volumes as a guardian of the galaxy, you know, that sort of thing. But look, that being said, I think it's just going to be a very enjoyable movie. Let's think about the characters. Firstly, one that I want to bring up is Rocket.
Yes.
The fact that this is, and look, I don't mind, I guess, but it's Bradley Cooper sounding like Bradley Cooper.
He's not making any effort by the
no effort whatsoever. And look,
I like Bradley Cooper, so
do I.
Yeah,
but
I'm a big
I
fan
don't
of
mind.
Bradley
But I thought that, I mean, we've been told, like Rod has told us that, you know, Rocket's supposed to have a bit of an Aussie accent because that's how he learned English. Then some people say that he's got a bit of a Cockney accent, you know. So I don't know, but it seems like there's
as opposed to just like a vanilla American accent, which is
what he's got. So who knows? It might work out well.
Well, another voice actor or another voiced character, Groot.
Groot, yes.
Wait, what are your thoughts on Groot? I mean, to me, the impression
Groot.
I get is that he's the innocent one in the group, I guess.
I am Groot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all he realistically says,
He
right?
just has that one line, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just the one line. And again, in the comic book, the current series, that's all he says, you know. And obviously, you read it as, you know, whenever you converse with him, he'll have like a I am Groot or I'm Groot.
You
know?
read into it, I guess, depending on the nature of the conversation that's going on.
I'm Groot. Say like that, like I just agreed with you, that sort of thing. But
I think that's probably better voice acting than Vin Diesel can ever affect.
But the previous volumes, he actually was able to converse with people, and
really?
You know, people say that his vocal cords hardened up over time. That's why he can't really say much more. Or there was another. Someone told me, David told me that there was a fire, which he did catch on fire, and that, you know, stuffed up his vocal cord and all that sort of stuff. So those are the sort of reasons as to why now he only says I am Groot.
I think for the sake of this movie, you're probably better off having him say the one line over and over.
Yeah,
right?
well, I think it's going to be interesting.
Well, like Silent Bob, just making like the one thing he says different is the one key pivotal moment.
Yeah.
So we've got those two. The other one was Dave Bautista.
Yes,
Drax the Destroyer. Now, see, to me, he seems to be someone who really, he's just big, he shouldn't talk, he just goes in, gets, you know, breaks necks, cashes checks. He's the sort of guy who just gets the job done.
Yeah,
is that what he is in the books?
I think you got it spot on, pretty much. Like, from what I've read so far, that's the perception I get from him. Like, he will talk here and there, but he's like the badass. When he talks about knives and how sharp they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That sort of feel to it. I'm not saying that that's what he does in comics, but I'm saying, like, that's sort of the feel I get from him. So,
and looking at the trailer, that's what
it looks like that sort of character.
And
so they got,
when you cast a wrestler who's not called The Rock, I think you need to pick your role carefully, or you got to pick your the character carefully.
Got to know your role, jabroni.
So he's like, we talked about Chris Pratt already. I don't know Chris Pratt. I don't know Star-Lord either.
Right.
So I
Peter
think
Quill.
I think it's gonna work out pretty well.
I
have no expectations whatsoever going in. I'm going in fresh. I have no idea what to expect.
Right. So Peter Quill or Star-Lord, I guess it's his team. He's like the leader group, right? And he's a bit of a smartass. He's a bit of a I wouldn't even call it arrogant. He's sort of like Spider-Man. You know how Spider-Man's a bit of a smartass?
He sort of did have that. You know, like I'm Star, like, who? It's like, really? You don't know who I am?
Yeah.
So there was that sort of feel to it.
Yeah. So I think he's got the character pat down right. I think. Okay. I mean, the only thing I would be worried about is him being a bit too comedic, to be honest with you. Well, but I think it'll be okay.
I think the movie is going to be very much like that. That everyone's going to make jokes at inopportune times.
Yeah.
You know, where in a real situation it wouldn't happen.
Yeah, true.
Finally, Zoe Saldana.
I mean,
you know,
can't go wrong.
I'm almost ashamed to say that. Even green, I think she's
even
she's
blue. I think she's pretty hot.
I think the tail's a little bit of a deal
really?
breaker to me. Yeah, it's a bit too phallic for me.
I'm okay with it.
Maybe I just have certain hang-ups of my own.
Fair enough, but
she barely talks. Did she even talk in this trailer?
No, I don't think she actually.
She does a lot of killing and action.
Yeah. Well,
which we know she can do.
She is Thanos' daughter, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, well, please, someone correct me, as I'm sure I'm going to be wrong. I've been told that she's either only trained under Thanos or I've read that she's Thanos' daughter. She's Thanos' daughter, so I don't know if it's daughter or
the
if
free
it's,
comic book day sort of thing alluded to that, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
So the movie comes out what, September, August?
August, I think it is, and I'm personally looking forward to it. The first trailer was pretty cool. The second trailer is even better. What are your thoughts?
Yeah,
of the trailer so far.
Based on the trailer, even not based on the trailer at all. It's a Disney Marvel movie, so already I'm confident.
Wrong, right?
Yeah, I'm confident.
They've got the formulas right. Right?
Yeah, I think that they know how to make a comic book movie. They got the tone just right. This one is going to be... My expectation is that it's going to be very funny. It's going to be a lot of action.
I agree.
I don't want to say it's going to be disposable, but it's the sort of movie where I feel I'll watch it and then I'll forget about it.
Yeah, right.
But when it's on TV or if I get it on Blu-ray, I'll pop it in every so often. I think it'll have nice set pieces and action.
I dare say that this movie's going to be better than Days of Future Past.
Ooh, okay.
Rod's going to kill me.
So, do you reckon it'll be better than Captain America? I think that's a more accurate...
Oh, that's a tough one.
That'll be a tough
but
one
we're
to
talking
beat,
about Winter Soldier, right?
Yeah.
Winter Soldier was awesome. I am personally going to enjoy this one better, though, I reckon. I predicted I will. So, yeah.
Well,
anyways.
I'm sure Marvel won't let us down.
Yeah.
They haven't yet, have they?
Not so far. Anyways, thanks for sticking up. Let us know what you think by commenting on the below comment section, I guess, of our blog. Yeah, let us know what you think, and I guess thanks for sticking around. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.